The walking big body.
This is From the Drive to the Driveway. We did it your way and try it our way. Now sit back and have some fun, buckle your seatbelts, and let's have a conversation. Let's go. Yo, welcome everybody. Welcome everybody to the From the Drive to the Driveway. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us today. Today we will be talking about one of the greatest traders. I would say one of the that from the old school to the new school, and it's going to be about the great debate: Michael Jordan versus LeBron James.
It shouldn't be a debate.
We can start off when if anybody's ready, because this is I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I'm sick.
There's no debate. It shouldn't be a debate.
Well, hey, I agree. It shouldn't be no debate because like, hey, you already know. I say the same thing. It shouldn't be no debate. And these youngins at school, all the generation after the 2 generations after us, they talk a lot of crap about Mike, man. And Mike, with all the technology that they have, that they would know about Mike, man. They don't know nothing about Mike with YouTube, Rumble, Instagram, anything. They just see LeBron James. Please, anybody can chime in anytime y'all ready. I got some other people coming on board as well. But yo, cuz, H, welcome, my brother. What's good with you?
Now, hey, man, you guys having me on the show.
100. Yo, you looking young as ever too, man.
I appreciate it, man. I'm trying to preserve myself.
Raps.
Early. So what's up?
Man,
like, where we start with this?
I'll get it started. I'm coaching a lot of these young guys, right? And they don't know much about MJ until you really, peel back the layers of the onion. Because when you start peeling it back, a lot of these guys don't understand what Mike have accomplished, especially with the championships and going undefeated every time he got to the championship. There's so many different things you can look at, from Mike retiring, coming back.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
He's accomplished so much, but these young guys, I mean, it's all about the hype too. They got all social media platforms, working in LeBron's favor. And LeBron knows, Michael, I mean, he's the greatest to ever do it. But
that's a fact.
The great debate, honestly, is LeBron. I mean, LeBron has done some big time stuff in his career.
Yes, he has.
And that's not taking anything from him, but comparing him to the greatest of all time, that's tough.
100%.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I wanted to do like this episode, man, because we talk about basketball continuously every single day, man.
Right.
And I'm trying to feed these guys like the stats. I'm trying to tell them about who Mike was, man. Mike, like, you always hear the big things about how LeBron made it. Oh, he made it 10 times to the finals. What type of accolade is that? You made it 10 times, but you won it 4 times. And it's a lot of debate about a lot of those to me. You know what I mean? But then you'll say Michael Jordan never did this. He never played against the greatest. Bro, do we realize that Michael? Yes, brother.
This is a real conversation.
Yeah, these are real conversations. They are.
These are real conversations, brother.
That's hey, man. I have to say, I would have to tell him, pardon my back on that. Like what?
But again, you got to realize. Once again, you have to realize these kids, man. These kids are the ones that's making accusations like how Mike never did this and he never did that. He never went up against nobody in his time.
Well,
yes, sir.
I'll be honest with you. The biggest thing, like with Mike, man, is he's a fierce competitor.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the total difference between the two when you look at LeBron versus Michael. Because Mike, he might have recruited, Dennis Rodman, but
that was it though, Harold. That was it, though, bro.
The crazy thing with that is he had 3 before him done it.
So it's tough.
Nah, but that I feel what you're saying. That was the only guy he recruited, and that was a defensive rebounder.
Thank you. Have a good day.
you know, in Rodman. But that's what I'm talking about. Like he stayed. He just all right. You know what? Let me get a rebounder, a guy that go and play defense. He doesn't go. He never went out every year and sought out players and said and handpicked. Yo, I need this best player, that best player, this best player to say, you know what? This is going. This I need this to win, bro. That to me, that's just total ridiculousness. Like how that man, how he moves. Like I respect him off court, but I would never respect him on court. With Michael Jordan, I'm gonna leave it at this. I'm gonna let somebody else.
Are we talking
I'm
about
sorry.
the debate? Are we talking about the debate never respect him or just LeBron? Because I got a great deal of respect for LeBron winning that the championship in the bubble. Like that bubble.
I never respected that bubble, H. I'm sorry. Let me tell you why I didn't respect that bubble. See, I like God, you know, I feel Jesus gives me a sixth sense. You know what I mean? I don't read, you know, I'm not a mind reader, but I can tell when somebody's, I get the discernment to know where somebody's going to do something before they do it. I had a great feeling. This is on everything. I knew. He said it was, you know what? In his mind, he was like, you know what? We can easily win this year. I just got AD. And nobody wants to play because, you know, it's COVID. No, you know what? Let's go. Yo, let's play this. We can easily win this year. Nah, don't do that, H, because look.
Listen, I remember he was saying.
Say that again?
I was saying that, remember, he didn't want to initially play in the bubble at first. It's like once he figured out everybody else didn't want to play, to your point, is right, because I feel like that's exactly what he said. Well, damn, it ain't going to be a lot of too much competition. He got this.
Yes. So you got to remember, everything is to push his agenda to try to beat. Remember what he always said? He always trying to beat the ghost. That ghost in the room. He's always trying to catch up with him. He's trying to beat him. So it's about like really with him, it's about any means necessary. No matter how he get it, he wants to catch up. And in this generation, they allow it to happen, man. And for me, you know how we are, all of us in here. We came in from the dirt, the mud. You got to cut off Michael Jordan's hand before he coming off that court. That's why he never went to Game 7.
You're right. But I'm gonna say this about the bubble, right? I'm gonna say this about the bubble, and this is why I gained a lot of respect for LeBron, right? So going in the bubble for time at time, you really got to focus on your craft. You got to be disciplined. When you had other guys like Lou Williams breaking, you know, the code to go out to get wings, strip club, whatever. But if you look at the bottom of the ticket at one time, it said LeBron James called a player-only meeting. Same meeting Kawhi Leonard could have had. He just won the MVP of the playoffs with Toronto. Looking back, LeBron called the meeting, and he got thugs on the team just like Kawhi Leonard, J.R. Smith, Dion Waiters.
But you figure
talking about just one championship. And again, the debate is Michael Jordan versus LeBron James. I'm just giving, you know, my example why kids may only see it because they never seen Michael Jordan. When you go through a bubble where you can't have no outside interference, you know, your discipline levels, you got to watch film, you got to really like lock in to get a chip.
Hey, not to cut you off, but in this era, man, it ain't no excuse that they don't know about the greatest of all time. Hey, man, they got every platform, streaming platform, and YouTube, wherever the hell you want to go. They should be on. Huh?
Who's pushing the agenda? Because if we had social media back in the day, Michael would be tenfold what LeBron is right now. But right now, the agenda being pushed is, you know, you got the Snapchat, you got the Instagram, you got all of these videos where you could, you know, mimic somebody's voice, and LeBron is like leading all of this stuff.
But still, what I'm saying is, I understand that, but these kids, since this is the talk, they should know. Oh, let me see what he's talking about.
No, it's a generational thing. That's all that is.
I'm just saying, it really ain't no excuse. If they don't know, they need to know. You know, it's all kinds of ways for them to know about Mike. Mike is that. Look, why are they wearing the sneakers? They you know what I mean? Why that don't even make sense, you know? But I'm just saying they need to It's many platforms for them to learn about the greatest.
Yeah, but nobody's pushing that platform or pushing Mike the way they are. What they're pushing is MJ sneakers.
That's my point.
I was just about to say that.
But my point is, they wearing his sneakers, but they don't know who is this person. Go find out.
But for me, that to me, you know, that was like the social media, the marketing. You know what I mean? Like I can't wait to watch that movie air. You know what I'm saying? With Ben Affleck and all of them. I want to go check that movie out. You know what I'm saying? But I really that's how I looked at it. I think that was the only thing that was Mike's social media was the sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Like that was his IG and everything to this day. You know what I mean? Even though he didn't have social media back then, I think the sneakers did it for him. But let's go back to what you were saying though, H. Yeah, he was disciplined. He had to lock in the bubble. He had to leave his family and stuff. But again, if you remember what I said, he's chasing the ghost.
He is chasing the ghost.
Again, so that was by any means necessary. What I mean by that, like the easiest way, it don't make a difference with him. It doesn't make not one difference. If he can get his foot in the door one way or another to win it, or to get another accolade to catch up with them, that's what that was his whole thing. So I can agree to disagree with that one when you got to lock in. That's him.
We've been very fortunate though to watch all the eras of basketball. You know,
Facts.
You know, I mean, even if they're having a debate on LeBron being with Jordan, I remember in the '90s. You know, when Jordan.
I know.
Hey, we was with you, little H.
You know, we sitting there, you know, when the Knicks beat the Bulls in the game.
Yes, sir.
Crying and like having headaches and dudes was like going crazy on the Boy Street, man.
Remember when we used to look? We used to literally jump out the house like, yo, and yell on the block and everything.
And your dad.
Like you want to say something, Big Chris?
And then your dad always kept saying, yo, y'all ain't real Chicago fans. Y'all from New York.
Hey, yo, Big, I can't hear you. Your mic is off. Do a check.
Yeah, but the era was fire, man. Like just watching MJ, you know, go through the league and stop dudes from getting championships.
Top 52.
Like we talking about stopping guys from getting chips. Like
yes.
For LeBron, like you let Dirk Nowitzki get a ring. You know, you letting these other guys get rings that don't deserve a ring. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's so many different things I can look at from the basketball perspective, but man, LeBron gave too many dudes rings, man. Like, the true argument, could he have stopped Kevin Durant from getting a ring? Can he have stopped, you know, Steph Curry from getting a ring? It's a lot of guys that got rings during that time.
But for me, for my personal opinion, you know, this is debatable too. You know, a lot of people think I'm crazy when I say this, but y'all know who I am when it comes to basketball as well. I does this, and I feel that the impact that Curry has on the game, he transcended the game. He's a part of my Rushmore. You understand what I'm saying? Even over LeBron to me. You understand? A 6'3" point. Now that's just my like hands
that's
down. And
I get it.
You facts, and that's hands down. I'm saying that because he transcended the game. 6'3" point guard, and they say he's not even really 6'3".
Hey, so I gotta put
in his era though.
I'm gonna say his era. This should be in the conversation too.
In his era, you said?
He should be
in his era.
Too.
You see the difference. The difference for me with all of them is how effective would LeBron have been in 91, in 89 against the Celtics?
How about the Knicks?
And or the Pistons?
Hold on, wait. There's nobody in the league back then that would have been able to guard him at his size and speed and skill set.
Carmelo.
No. Carmelo, as fast and as strong and as big as he was, he's a doofus compared to what LeBron is able to do.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
And then you take Jordan and you put him in this era,
killing
and
60
he
points a game.
absolutely gets 50 because the era now is no D. The defensive player of the year last year was Smart from Boston. I'm not saying this because I don't like nothing from Boston, but it was Smart from Boston. You gotta be kidding me. That's the difference to me, is the era that they played in, and would they be able to play in the other era? Now with Curry, as skilled as he was, and I hate the whole Curry situation, everybody should have did exactly what they said they was going to do, and he would have been on the Knicks. You feel me? It turned out to be something. I was really biased against him. I hated every light-skinned person. Nothing against you, Rayford. I hated all light-skinned guards until I came to terms with we just didn't get him. You feel me? Phenomenal shooter. But would he have how would he have lasted in the other era?
Well, I'll say this, Big Chris, the same way how Reggie Miller did, a whole bunch of screens.
Reggie Miller is, maybe the screens will work, but Reggie Miller is 6'7", 6'8".
But that's a fact too. But see, let me explain what I'm saying. Like I look at Steph. Okay, right? Why is he where he is today? The smallest player on the floor, but world renowned. The game has changed because of him, which means he had to say yo, I love this game. I'm going to be the best at this game, so I got to adjust to it. So look, he adjusts. You can't leave.
LeBron didn't change the game?
No. I told him how he changed the game. Let me tell you how he changed the game. He made KD go get Curry's team up with Curry. He made all the major dudes go find another major dude. That's how he changed.
No. The first player to ever do that was Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, but I understand that. But what I'm saying is, on a consistent basis, remember who?
Kobe
did it. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But listen to what I'm saying. On a consistent basis, on a consistent basis, this man said, first he said, I'm taking my talents down to South Beach. After that, he went back to Cleveland because he knew Kyrie was there. He said after he left Cleveland, he went to where else did he go? Where?
The Lakers.
The Lakers. Then he started picking, that's the only way I think he changed the game. Other than him, I respect him OD because like I said, off the court. I love how he take care of his body. Taking care of his body is top of the line. I respect that. Pause. Yeah, facts. But what I'm saying is, I don't see him. How did he transcend the game besides doing that? I don't see it. I look at the bigger impact because Curry is 6'3", bro. He made the league work for him, and your boy LeBron cannot beat him. He can't beat him. If I'm lying, I'm flying. He can't beat him. That's why when he said he went to say he was going over to and when they asked him, they said, who else would you like to play with? He said Steph Curry. Steph Curry said, we good over here. I don't need him.
But they only asked him those questions. They asked those questions to reel him in, to answer him in that kind of way. He doesn't want to go play with Steph. See, the reason I respect his moves, I really respect the move when he went back to Cleveland, because he went back to Cleveland with the Cosby kids, to be honest. If you look at that roster, you had the Cosby kids outside of Kyrie, and he only had one player. When Jordan went and got Dennis, they won 3 times in a row. Mm-hmm. When they won the first 3, they won 3 times in a row. You don't have to do nothing. We never will know after watching that docuseries. We never would know how many more they would have won if they would have just kept the team together. In this day and age, with free agency, the way they can go get that money, they don't stay. Nobody was going to stay. So if you got him on a good contract and you win, you're not going to pay him the money to stay. It's not just him going to get people. He had to go get somebody else because they wasn't going to pay nobody else. They wasn't going to pay Shumpert $30 million. They wasn't going to give him that bread. Listen, you take that 7. We're going to put 7 over here on somebody else. We're going to put 5 over here on somebody else. What was the white dude that was rolling on everybody's knees when they beat Golden State? The rugby player.
What's his name?
You know what I'm talking about. Hit a few threes.
Zaza Pachulia.
No, not him.
No,
the
Zaza.
little white dude. He was guarding Curry most of the series.
Dellavedova?
Dellavedova, yeah.
Full of roster.
Let me say
There it
this,
is,
though.
Dellavedova or whatever.
Yeah, Dellavedova. I'm saying, my thing is this: if this one player that been in, they played 20 seasons, right, and then the other player played a total of 15 seasons, right? If the player that played 15 seasons got more of all the major games, championships, MVPs, Finals MVPs, defensive players that the other guy don't got, 9 more scores. It's like, what are we talking about here? This dude did this in a shorter span of time, in a more competitive era of the NBA. We ain't really too much to talk about. I mean, 6 championships to his 4, 5 MVPs to his 4, 6 Finals MVPs to his 4, 10 scoring champions to his 1. I mean, then if you do with this all-time scoring list, I feel like if you do Jordan average and then you put 5 years to Jordan's average, Jordan will have the all-time scoring thing. Like, I don't know. This is just, that's why I be feeling like I'm in the Matrix. This is all stuff that's just right there in front of my face. What are we sitting here debating?
It's this era, man. This era is lame.
I don't get it. I really don't get it.
It's like this. It's just given. Here. This dude get to pick his own. The All-Star, the All-Star.
The NBA is not the same either.
It's
like,
not.
NBA is a lot more soft, you know. It was tough. But now you got these skilled players. When you're looking at Giannis and Luka Doncic, like these kids, they can play, but you can't touch them. You know what I mean? Like you can't get up in them like the way the Knicks used to play the Bulls or the Rockets used to play the Bulls or the Lakers used to play. Like this era.
My guy Jerry.
What's going on, fellas? Good evening. Sorry for that.
You already know. What up, Jerry?
How you doing? Toast. You already know. Yeah. Thank you for having me on. It's definitely
good, my brother.
You see how I'm coming in. But hey, I like what I'm hearing though. I'm with you guys. Right now, like I said, as the game evolved, I'm not too happy about these young bucks. I keep it 100 with you, and what I mean by that is the humbleness is not there. You get what I'm saying? And they losing the passion for what the game. If you get my drift, and I mean the passion of the game is like, they losing what they say, the grit, the passion, the
like the rest of the era.
While we fought
they fancy cars and them good looking women, they don't care. They just look at the NBA as a job, and that's another reason LeBron does so good. I would say, because he actually got passion for the game. The rest of them dudes, they don't got passion like that. Like I said, as long as they got their Lamborghinis, as long as they got their, they chicks with the BB shells and all that other stuff.
Jerry.
Yes.
Hey, yo, Jerry, I see you got that James. You putting it all in our face, right? Who gets you in though?
I keep it 100 with you.
I guarantee it. Who gets you in though? Show those.
That's a fact.
I bet your closet is full of them.
No, I keep it 100 with you. This one has a sense of pride and joy for me because it got me through high school. Yeah, my teacher gave me this one. You feel me? I didn't pay for this one. It's like a 56. This one for Theo Curtis. This for you. You feel me? It's for you. You see?
Fact.
But I, honestly, the only thing I don't support Bron, like I said, I'm big on humbleness. When he was doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you know what I mean? That 7, that rant he went on with Wade and that, I didn't respect that. I feel like they could have had a different approach to that. You feel me? The humbleness. You know, I do respect the man's game. Like I tell you, but I'm a very humble individual. So it's not, you know, I root for James, I really do, but I don't agree with everything he does off the court, if that makes sense. You know, there's some gestures that he does that he still has to grow a little bit. Like that little comment he said recently about his son, that he was watching the games and he didn't see nobody that could basically fuck with his son. I didn't like that. You feel me?
Yeah. But hold up, and let me introduce myself. My name is Chris.
What's up, baby?
if your son was playing, right?
That's a fact.
You would say the same thing. Period. If my son wasn't even that nice. My son wasn't even that nice. Yo, check this out. Ain't nobody on the court messing with my son. You heard? Word is bond. Put something on it. Period. Until I lose my money, and then we got to have a conversation on the way home. He's just in position for everybody to hear
about nepotism.
I feel you. I feel you.
If I'm the coach, he already made the team. You know what's going on.
No nepotism.
That ain't me though.
Kurt ain't nepotism.
I definitely feel you on that son wave. I do feel you, but I just feel like once
I understand what you're saying, but
he was cutting ass on Grant. What they said, Grant Williams. He's cutting ass on NBA players. You feel me? Professionals. These are your peers, right? You still want to build relationships when your son still want to have good relationships when he comes to the league. You feel me? You don't want to create that target on your son. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like he should be more choice words because his son is gonna have a shot. And there's 100 other kids at his son level that are just as nice. His son is gonna have a shot because of who he is and because of what he said. It's gonna give him a bigger shot. He's gonna get more looks. So what he should do, he should calm down on his mouth and allow his son to achieve what he was able to do.
I feel you,
but at the same time, it's his son.
I disagree. Just because I'm out here and I'm coaching these kids.
That's a fact.
A lot of these kids can't even make a left-hand layup down the lane with contact. Like these kids' skill level are bad. When you invest in a lot of money in your son getting the best training, going through the true rigors, he's leaps and bounds a lot better than a lot of these kids who are not training 3 or 4 times a day. So I'm like, LeBron, you can't check my son. He's actually putting in the work. You look at the Houston Rockets with who they got on their roster. These kids ain't no playing defense. At least when you watching, Bronny James, he's strapping up. And again, it goes back to what's being invested with the real teaching of basketball. LeBron is not going to have his son around nondescript basketball, trainers and talent.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. The best in the world. You know what I mean? When I look at that, I'm like, man, that was a bold statement.
That's a fact.
And I agree. Because when my son come up, it'll be the same thing. You can't see my son because I see him putting in the work.
That's a fact.
He's made leaps and bounds from 1 year not being able to dunk to now windmilling. That takes a lot of training.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Right.
And as far as being humble, you know what I mean? Let me touch on this real quick. So it's like I'm coming in the game and I'm looking for somebody to be a mentor. Did Michael Jordan give that mentorship to LeBron? So maybe that's the part where LeBron is saying, you know what? I'm the greatest to ever do it, and I'm gonna help all the young generation behind me, and I'm gonna show them how to do it. We can't say that about Michael Jordan, although he's done it for Kobe Bryant, who Kobe is
that's
like,
a fact.
I'm gonna go to the sensei. Let me go over to Jordan. No matter what, I'm gonna beat his door down until he's sitting down at the table with me. LeBron is like, you know what? I want you to come to the table so I can teach you. So it's 2 different eras where we all live, where you might get a mentor to say, hey, come in, or you may have to beg for somebody to be your mentor.
That's
what I mean? So, that's what I just wanted to touch on, you know what I mean? Because when LeBron made that statement, I'm out here and I see it.
That's a fact. I mean, like I totally agree with that, Bronny. I can agree with that, but I'm, like you said though, if he's putting in the work and he's spending the bread, and he's the elite, he's the epitome of basketball today. So I can see why he said that though, Jay. You feel me? But that's like my little brother right here. Right here, he's in it. I'm in it still. I see out there. I think he's good, but I think there's other kids. I think there's other kids that's better. He's ranked number 9. He moved up from like 20 spots up to like number 9 in the nation. So he will get drafted. He'll be drafted. He'll be a top draft. But I say that to say I'm the same. I'm kind of the same way, but I'm not with the nepotism. Chris, mute yourself. Yeah, mute yourself. But what I will say is, like my twin brother said, I'm not with the nepotism. I'm out here too every day. I'm in these streets with these kids with basketball. I'm not in it like I do because I choose not to. But what I will say, I'm not in with the nepotism. I know, like for example, my son, My sons, they were both good. My little son is really good, but I won't keep investing in him because he won't put the extra time in that I tell him what to do every day. He just won't do it on his own. You know what I mean? I'm getting older and stuff like that. I'm trying to teach him. We literally play ball every single day. This kid is 13 years old, man, and he's slow. He got like a little slow game, but he cracks everybody, man. Seniors, he's only 13. He's been cracking seniors for 2 years now. His jump shot is impeccable. He can shoot the three. He got a mid range, but he's slow. So I'm trying to speed him up. I'm trying to make him work. I built a gym downstairs. I say, son, go downstairs, work out, this, that, and the third. But he a kid too. So I can understand that, but at the same time, I'm spending hundreds and thousands of dollars every year on AAU. You know what I'm saying, to get this guy through. And he just won't take that extra step. So being that I tried my best with my first one, I tried my best with the second one. I'm not forcing nothing, but what you're not going to do, you're not going to waste my time and spend my money. So if you can't go down and put the time in, then so be it, man. You know what I'm saying?
So with LeBron having extended unlimited funds, his son can practice 8 hours a day.
That's a fact.
You get nice.
That's a fact.
That's how you get nice. Practice.
Yes, sir. All day long, and plus you can take advantage with all the people, like you said, like Harold said, he got all the top. This is LeBron James, so he ain't putting his son around no mediocrity. He's straight putting him with the best. So but even though I feel
it's not like he ducking wreck either though, because if you look at who Sierra Cannon playing, they playing all the top teams from Christ the King, they playing all the top teams in the country
from coast to coast. Facts.
He's not ducking no wreck. He like, yo, I'm gonna chase after my father. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I'm gonna chase after my dad.
But what I hope changes in the NBA is all that moving around. I get it. Some people, you know what I mean?
Trash,
I'm like, we come from the era with franchise players. But like I keep saying, what I respect about LeBron is he's doing it like you said, H. He's doing it for us nowadays. Like he putting it out there, like, yo, like we can control our own destiny in the NBA now. This ain't back in the day where you got to sign for 6-7 years for a contract. No, if you don't like that contract, you sign for a year, get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? And go somewhere where you feel, where you feel comfortable at, where you think you can make a chip.
And touching on the contract piece, even Scotty the Bulls because of the contract. When you watch, the documentary on Netflix, Scotty was waiting on a big contract from the Bulls.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Scotty,
and they wouldn't give it.
Scotty back then, with all the collective bargaining and all of that stuff, Scotty probably would have went to another franchise to chase the money because he got a big family.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
With the bargaining, again, eras is different. It's a tough debate. LeBron being an all-time leading scorer, like.
Now let me touch on that. Like that.
I do
right
not
there.
I
don't.
Hell no.
Bro. Again, you remember what he's doing. He's chasing the ghost. He's trying to be Michael Jordan times 10. So it's just like, this is why he playing chess. He can do this. I can do this. When you was given the green light from the time you got into the NBA, you do whatever you want. The dude literally does whatever he wants to do.
So you telling me championships surpass accolades?
Yeah. I mean, I take the chip over that. He went to, but the thing is, everybody always.
Ori got like 7, don't he?
Huh?
Don't Ori got like 7 championships?
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like everybody says
Ori. I'm saying Ori, man.
Everybody says that too.
Ori.
Yes.
Ori got like 7, man. Hitting the same jumper from the corner.
That's consistency. That's consistency. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, what happened?
That's it. He played possum all game. The game when the game was close, he played possum. He played D. He got some rebounds. And then when everybody got tired, he ran his ass over to that corner and that wing and waited for you to collapse and banged it.
But there's a lot of Robert Horrys in the game this year. Like
that's
not
a fact.
This year, but in
That's
this
a
era,
fact.
there's a lot of 3-and-D players, like guys that have played defense and just wait in the corner till the opportunity come, because the NBA is all about spacing the floor. So
that's
if you got
that's basketball now, right? That's basketball now, right?
They command double team, just park somebody in the corner. They coming off ball screens. That guy right there to kick it for the corner. So Robert Horry, he chose the right thing. Going from the Bulls to the Spurs.
Houston.
He won the championship. He played his cards right.
Like 7 of them, right? Didn't he get 7?
No, that's a fact, but I
don't think
but
he got 7 titles.
But come on, big. But what you talking about here, though, Big?
I'm saying, don't he got like 7?
But
I don't know if he got
7.
I'm just adding contradiction to the championships over accolade thing.
Right.
Okay, that's all. I'm just adding I'm just adding a twist
but
to that.
Jordan got records.
Jordan got like 7. I mean, somebody look it up.
I'm looking it up now.
He do. We talk about Steve Kerr. You know what I mean? Got a lot of them things. A couple heads. But what I'm saying is all right, boom, right? Let's get on another touchy subject, right? Stop with all y'all LeBron fans out there. Stop with the 3-and-1.
He do got 7.
Stop with the 3-and-1 and your boy self-proclaiming himself as the king. I'm the best. Bro, stop that. 3-and-1. Again, you chasing the ghost. The 3-and-1. You see Jerry face. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? 3-and-1. Golden State. Oh yeah, I think when he said on the shot, I think I'm the greatest since I came back and beat a 3-and-1. Stop it, bro. You was
here's the thing.
Fried to a fricassee. You was fried to a fricassee.
But think about it. There was an 8 to 10 year period where the championship went through LeBron James.
No, it went through the Miami Heat.
Like you either won.
Come on, like you got Chris Bosh and you got Ray Allen and you got D-Wade at that time. You got Ray Allen, the best shooter in that particular time on that team. Ray Allen won that championship too. He did what Robert Horry did.
Yeah. But
the thing about Ray Allen hit that corner 3 for 15 years.
I was just about to say that.
Right.
That's the difference. Ori, I was joking with Ori. Ori hit it for 7 championship series, and he got 7 joints. Ray Allen hit that 3 for 15 years, however long he played.
But he had to get it from LeBron.
That's a little different for me. A little bit. Yeah.
Hey, to be honest, fellas, I know we not mentioning the man, but I'm gonna mention him, aka Flash. D-Wade. I'm gonna keep it 100,000. You guys seen the finals with me against the Mavericks. You seen it. My man, his flash wasn't flashing. And once Miami locked in, is when Wade handed over the baton. He said, LeBron, this is your team. But you seen, back to ego talk. Wade was not trying to give up Wade County to Bron. Even that being his man's. Y'all know that. That being his right hand. He was not trying to give him the torch. There was too many honey bunnies over here. I'm the mayor of Miami. I'm doing what I want. You know what I mean? And I'm from Chicago. Don't forget. I'm Chicago. And I'm calling my county Miami. You feel me? Bron came over and said, hey, yo, Wade, tranquilo. We could do this together. We could do it together. Chris Bosh, I know everybody, superstar. I give it to him. But he just knew his role. He knew what he needed to do. You feel me?
Okay, so what you saying that I'm sorry to cut you off. There's always a debate when we talk about these guys, right? You said Chris Bosh knew his role. He knew his role for them 2 rings, right?
Jordan fans tells me you had 3 superstars.
Yeah, I understand. But when you say Bosh knew his role, and he did, so would Bosh be considered an individual that moved for the ring? Because he could have stayed right up in Toronto and got $18,100 million. But he chose.
You're right, and he was cooking. He was cooking. He was
down there to Miami. Now, whatever they did to convince him to do it, because he took less money than he would have got in Toronto. He could have got a load of cash in New York.
You're right.
He chose to go there. Same thing. Everybody does it. We can't let one go and not include the others that made that choice, man. He made the choice to go down there for them rings.
We all witnessed this too when Jordan passed the baton to Kobe, right? So when Jordan passed it to Kobe, that's when you got Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen to defeat Kobe, right? That was the first time you ever seen a super team to beat one player, similar to Michael Jordan. LeBron was in the league at the time. LeBron was in the league.
That was a hell of a thing,
right? But LeBron was in the league at the time with the Cavs. He knew in order for him to get past the Celtics, he had to join a super team. What was started in Boston. So now you got the Miami Heat doing what Boston did with that super team. Now they get Chris Bosh, D-Wade, LeBron all together to now try to beat Kobe Bryant on
I can respect that.
Final years. So now you're looking at this other super team where it's like it's going to be hard to beat Miami with them three superstars. They're the best in their position. The 3 and the 4 or the 5, whatever you want to call it. They had the best group of talent and nobody was going to beat, including Kobe. But when you look at the super team, right? But even when you look at the time when Jordan was playing, teams try to team up too, and it didn't happen. Run TMC like them dudes try to formulate bomb squads to beat Michael, Kobe, and now LeBron going back to Steph Curry with Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, they all joined together to now beat LeBron. So everybody's piggybacking off of what Jordan did initially.
Whoa. Let's bring that back a little bit, though, H. They already beat Curry had already beat them without KD. So KD just he was a superstar that just needed a home, like you just said. He had to go find somebody because everybody was
Curry beat who without who?
Wait,
I said
Curry beat who?
Curry beat whoever without KD. Curry, remember, KD, they won chips. They won chips already before KD came there, is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Hold up.
Feel me?
Who did they beat before they beat They beat LeBron before.
Yeah. Yes. That's
Who was on the team with LeBron?
I don't know. I could care less.
Yeah, you don't know. You know why you don't know? And again, I don't care. The Knicks didn't win. I'm saying
come on,
you don't know exactly is the reason why he lost. You don't even know who's on the team.
I could care less. I could care less because. Wait. I could care less.
You don't know who played with him.
I could care less.
Everybody that played on that team that beat him the first time turned out to be great players. All of them.
Yeah.
Barnes got $80 million for like a year.
Yes, sir.
He left a championship team for like an $80-90 million contract. If he would have stayed, he would have never been able to beat all of them. Nope. Barnes is a reason that they lost to him.
That's a fact. And who lost to who? What you mean?
When Golden State lost, if he would have stayed, where would KD have went then?
But what I'm saying is, yes, but you got to remember also. I keep telling like people about this, that 3-1. Remember, and don't front Bogut was a major part of that 2016 team.
He was. I was about to say that too.
Yes, dudes be
he was the number 1 draft pick in the league.
Bro, you feel me? Dudes disrespect Bogut he didn't exist. When they lost Bogut, when he got hurt in 2016, and then when Green got suspended, when him and LeBron, I said that too twice. I'm gonna say it 3 more times. When him and LeBron got into that little debacle, they suspended him.
Right.
So now, but that's what I'm saying. So why would you say as a man in a competitive sport like this, you self-proclaim yourself as the best? as the best by saying, yeah, well, I think I was the best because, you know, we came back against a 3-1 team. My dude, that's soft in our era, man, because you came back 3-1 because they lost 2 of their major stars. One because they got suspended, the other one got hurt. So stop, and the one that got suspended was because of you. So
that's how I look at it. 5 men on the floor, though. They got to put 5 men on the floor.
That's understandable. I know, but bro.
We can't discredit it. We can't discredit it.
I'm a realist, bro. I'm going to do it because as men,
they put 5 guys on the floor.
Nah, but 5 guys ain't going to be the same. Them 2 guys ain't going to be the same as them other 2 guys. Let's be honest. Bogut was a major part of that team. The other dude couldn't get it done. I forget who was there. Spates and all of them other guys there at that time.
I'll give you the injury.
I'll give
you the injury.
What about the suspension, though?
No.
That was Green. You talk, bro, we talk about your lost Green in the championship. Up 3-1. Come on,
hey,
y'all.
Hold on. A lot of that, too, going back to Curry. Not Curry, Coach Kerr, Steve Kerr. A lot of that is his fault, too. You know what I mean? Like they should have executed and closed that series out, because if you look at who raised Kerr and Phil Jackson, who take a lot of his philosophies, he should have had that under control. Just like when you go back to the Netflix with Michael Jordan, Phil Jackson met Dennis Rodman at his knees. Like you got to do that for Draymond Green too, doing that nonsense.
Draymond nice.
But when you look at who Curry got around him, he got the best coach in the league. He was underneath Greg Popovich. He was there with Phil Jackson. This dude knows the game, and he was able to put a system around the best shooter of all time.
But we talk about, you know what I mean? Like, I agree with you saying, but we talk about Draymond Green, bro. Like, it's not much you're going to say to make that dude calm down. And, you know what I mean? Like, I get what you're saying, though. That you 1,000, though. You know what I mean?
Okay. So,
a lot of quirky,
so here's the thing. With the Draymond subject, okay? Let's knock it off, Kurt. He's a grown man. He knows exactly what's going on. He goes out, he plays the game like he knows he can play the game and not allow himself to get frustrated or teched or suspended for dumb shit. Excuse my language. And he plays the rest of those games and they close it out in 1 or 2 games. Mm-hmm. I am not going to give him a pass for not doing what a professional is supposed to be able to do. He's supposed to get 16 techs to get a suspension. So at 15, that's when you knock it off.
Yeah,
period.
I get it. I copy.
A professional at his level, and he was doing high level things. He's the one that was passing the ball. He was spreading the D out. He could actually hit a 3 back then every now and then. Mm-hmm. Can't now, but you understand what I'm saying. No, I can't give him no credit for that. That was all his fault. He owed that team a ring.
At the end of the day,
Nah, but how when your boy LeBum stepped? What, Big Chris? Like LeBum stepped over. If a dude step over you and you over your nuts in your face, what is you gonna do?
The same thing Tyronn Lue did.
I don't know.
Well, Tyronn Lue, he wasn't a part of Chip. He wasn't no part of a Chip though. Tyronn Lue.
Tyronn Lue, where he was no, like that.
No, Tyronn Lue was nice, man.
What?
Backup for Kobe. He was a backup.
nice. Where? Yo, AI crossed him over and looked at him.
He got like 3 rings. How many rings he got? How many rings Tyronn Lue got? Yeah, he got his Jewish though. He like this on y'all. What are y'all talking about? So what? Iverson dropped 40 on me. He dropped 40 on a lot of niggas.
Yeah, that's right. But
he dropped 40 every other night. So what? He stepped over me. Check this out. Iverson, Lou.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Hey, I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. But Tyronn Lue, your boy AI, when he did that, he stepped over him. Was like, yo, I've been guarded. I've been kicked out of worse places. Get away from me, man. Why are you over here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, looked at him like he was crazy, man. Yo, Jerry, man, I'm sorry to be calling your boy LeBum. But,
nah.
Speak on him. You go ahead. Speak on him.
like I said, we gonna go back to that series because we won that series, so we gonna talk about that one. Hold on.
That's one series compared to Michael Jordan's 6.
I understand it's 6. I
You talking
understand
about
1 to 6. But look at that game 1. Game 1, Cleveland Golden State series, NBA Finals, 89-104. Spanked us, right? Second game, 110-77. Spanked us, right? Guess what happened game 3? We spanked them. 91-20, Cleveland. Okay. All right.
Where's this game being played at? Is it home or away?
All right, so the game 3 was Golden State versus the Cavs.
Cavs.
Yeah,
Cavs was home. Mm-hmm.
Then game 4, Warriors won 108-97. All right, Curry had 38 that game.
Facts.
Cavs won game 5.
And that's without KD.
That's without KD. But don't forget, they had the Livingstons, they had the Maurice Spates.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Andre Iguodala.
Yeah, they had Iguodala, the Barbosas.
Yes, that's a hell of a bench. Yes, sir.
Those guys don't run out of energy.
Yes, sir. I get it.
What? They don't
they're not getting in there when it's time, though. They're not getting besides Iguodala.
Yo, fam, real quick. So you saying that about one series? Can you imagine playing against Karl Malone at that time in John Stockton? I'm talking about just going back series to series. You compare one series where I could go to Michael Jordan 6 and tell you talking about the Lakers. You talking about all of the greats at that time, top 50 that he had to beat.
50.
Now we go to LeBron 10 championships that he's been to.
Mm-hmm.
He's allowing guys to win championships with Michael Jordan stopped Patrick Ewing, Charles
and
Barkley,
get swept too, H.
all of these guys that are top 50. They bound down gracefully, like, man, Mike, you the greatest.
They couldn't stand.
Let me ask you, what happened to Houston?
What do you mean? What happened to Houston?
What happened to you?
That's the year he came back, right?
Yeah. No, Houston won when he was out the league. That was 94. Remember?
That was 95. Tony Smith and all them.
That was 94 when what's
Shaq?
the name? No, when O.J. Simpson when he got in the
that was the year. Who they were playing? Shaq, right?
No, no. This is Houston.
Houston played Orlando in the chip.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they didn't listen.
Houston beat the Knicks in 94.
What he's saying it? It was 94. 94 was
Houston beat the Knicks in 94.
Yeah, but I'm telling Jerry,
and then they beat Orlando in 4 games.
Facts.
Then they beat Orlando in 4 games.
Yes, sir.
They beat Orlando in 4 games. The greatest center to ever play the game.
We're not going to short the Knicks, all right? We're not. We're not going to short the Knicks.
We only lost that series because Starks got cold. Period. If Starks hit 3 or 12,
Patrick Ewing froze up.
Man, Ewing.
Patrick Ewing hurt me.
Your boy Ewing.
So you're saying they should have traded him to Seattle sooner?
Dang. Man.
Yo, so y'all saying that Supersonics team that Jordan dethroned with Sean Kemp, Gary Payton, and Dallas Shrimp? Right?
What? Those is like top 50. Gary Payton, GP.
Dallas Shrimp?
Yo,
Della was nice.
That's what I'm saying, Jay. You young.
So hold up, Kurt. Wait, stop.
How many
hold on.
cats could shoot like Dallas Shrimp?
No, hold on a second. Before listen, and I'm saying this, hold up. I'm saying this out of love, Pop. I think that you're younger than us. I'm telling you, before you discredit Shrimp, go to YouTube and type them in, and I guarantee you'll come back on here like, yo, that was a hard body crew.
Brother,
I'm about to
be 35. I'm about to be 35.
Well,
I watch this like you. But listen to me. Hear me out. He looked like Street Fighter. I don't need to look like a Street Fighter character. All right. He was nice, but he wasn't elite.
Boy, son.
He wasn't elite. He wasn't elite.
So when you was
he's not
coming
Klay
up,
Thompson. Come on, he's not Clay.
Right.
What?
He's
not Clay.
Yo, man, he was.
We're talking greats. Dallas Shrimp is not a great. So let's stop it. He's not a great. We got a lot of greats now. We got greats. You call it Dallas Shrimp?
When
was
has
alright.
he been
Nah, he's
saying
not.
What's
You're
up,
right.
Ron?
You're right, Jay.
You're right.
I can't
Yeah,
discredit Shrimp.
Elite?
Shrimp
Elite? Come
on the court was a problem.
He
A
was.
problem, yes.
I'm
A
not-
problem.
Now y'all not getting ready to discredit
elite
that
and a
man.
problem
That
is two
man
different things.
was an issue. Wasn't nobody
what's
couldn't
that?
nobody
This is
guard him.
No, and remember, defenses
was
were
an issue,
different
though.
back then. Defenses were different rules. You know that. Different rules. We could play zone all day. What we talking here? Y'all know that. We can't do that nowadays.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Nah, that's
So
a
how
fact.
can we
That's zone. Well,
compare
it's a
the
lot
two
of zones.
with everything is so different?
It's
Well, you can
different now.
play
You
zone
can't even do
now.
this. Like
Hey,
y'all know that. Come on, you do this now.
Right. So when LeBron came in the league, he definitely put on the show. But when you go back to when Jordan came in 83, 84, making that transition from North Carolina to the league, he had to go against the Detroit Pistons. Like that made him grow up.
That's
What
what
made
I'm
LeBron
saying, bro. But
What made LeBron grow up is what I need to know.
What you
see?
mean? The
But
same
that-
Detroit Pistons. The same Detroit Pistons. Chauncey Billups, Rip Hamilton, Ben Wallace, Tarshawn Prince. Y'all forgot that series?
Not
Y'all
at all.
forgot that?
Did they win?
Not at all.
And y'all want to go back Celtics? KG, Paul Pierce, The Truth. Guess what? He's alive now because now he's watching me.
Big Baby, all of them. Big
Big
baby,
Baby?
all of them.
They all watching me
They had
now.
a crew
They
over there
watching
too.
me.
They was deep.
They
Hey,
watching
you remember
me.
Chauncey Billups, when they asked Chauncey Billups and he had lost to Kobe and them, he said if we had game 7 at home, we'd have won that series. That's why they went the next year. They didn't go get a bunch of other people. They went and won during the season. Played hard all year to get a home court because that was the only way you was gonna beat them.
Right.
Is at home court. It's the only way. That's what they did in that era. Kobe just transcended through both of them. He came up in the other one and ruled the second one.
But
And
y'all
we
remember how
talking-
Kobe got over the hump and we got that chip, right? Without Shaq. Y'all remember who we recruited, right?
Paul Gasol.
Powell.
Pau Gasol.
Powell. Yeah, we said,
Yeah.
come on, Powell. Come on.
And Oreo, did he have Oreo over in that corner?
Is he a top 75 player?
No way. I wouldn't put. No way.
Powell?
Powell ain't no
Powell
top.
got a top 75 player.
No
Top
way.
75?
No,
But
sir.
he'll cook half of the league right now.
That's because most of the league is soft. You know what I
He'll
mean? That's
cook.
why,
They
Jay.
ain't no real
But,
centers.
but
that
I'm
could-
saying
that
though,
have the
Powell was
footwork to
doing the
guard him, I
same
don't think.
moves. Powell was nasty. Powell was not nasty.
Nah, he was good, but
Yeah, Powell
Nobody-
was a good addition.
Powell was not nasty. He better than Marcus Gasol.
that's his little brother though.
But if you put Powell on the Knicks in '94, he gets about 4 minutes.
That's
The
it,
end of the
get
fourth
right-
quarter.
But see, that's what I'm
but
saying,
you
bro.
said something, Chris. Like
It's
when
a
you look
different
at this
game,
time
though.
when Powell
Different
even came in
game.
the league, Kevin Garnett was killing Pau Gasol.
All day long. Anybody.
Kevin Garnett was eating his lunch.
But that's KG. That he introduced
But he's a
everybody
top
even to.
75.
But that's
But
KG.
those are the guys they
like
gotta go
I said, KG's a different animal. He introduced people what high school talent could come like. You feel me? Before
Yes,
LeBron.
sir.
Like that's KG. We talking about the man that put the price up on Nikes.
Yeah,
KG. Like
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We talking a different phenom. You can't compare KG to Pau Gasol, a fucking, excuse my language, somebody that came from doctors of parents. His parents are doctors. He don't know what struggle is. KG don't know what struggle is. This is for you. This is for you. Y'all remember this for you.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that? That's KG.
Yeah.
And
KG.
just to show you how young I am, no disrespect, I couldn't buy the KGs when they came out because they didn't have them my size.
Facts.
You feel me?
Facts.
What was you, like a 6 youth? You was like a 6 youth back then?
Nah, not even. I was like, he wild. I was like 11, 12.
He was like 11,
12.
like 11C. He was like 11C back
12.
then.
11C. Facts. 11C.
But remember, KG left Minnesota.
Yeah. He had no other choice. It was too cold over there.
It's too cold. Now it's too cold. Cleveland, all Cleveland got is factories.
Yeah, I know. But that's what
Well,
I'm saying.
we
That's a
gotta
small
plan.
market. He had to go into
gotta go get
a bigger market, though. He had to go to a bigger market, win
I
that
gotta
shit.
get
You know what I'm
bread.
saying?
So let me
But
ask you
to
this.
keep it real, child. I'm not
We're
even
the
trying
greatest
to make
of all
this
time, right?
what's it called? Like,
No personal LeBron stuff. But to keep it real with y'all do know LeBron's top 5 in assists, right?
Top 5 in assists
All time.
of all time. I
Yeah.
wouldn't know.
What is
What
that?
you mean?
Nobody cares about
That's
this.
nothing.
No.
Listen, bro. I told you.
That's
Me,
nothing.
I don't.
Let me ask you this.
I don't respect him.
you're
I don't
known as a
respect
great,
him on
right?
court.
Let
What
me ask you a
happened
question.
up?
All the questions. When you're a great, right?
Uh-huh.
When you're a great, you form a dynasty. Has LeBron been a part of a dynasty like a Michael Jordan,
Absolutely not.
Kobe Bryant, a dynasty? Was that
All right.
Miami Heat a dynasty?
All right, so
No.
I was playing with 2 Kim Kardashians. Kyrie Irving, and Dwayne Wade.
Stupid, Jay. Jay,
2
good boy,
Kardashians.
son.
2
Good boy,
Kardashians.
son.
Oh, Jerry Hall. That's what I'm talking about.
We're
I'm
talking
just
about
saying
dynasty.
though. How can I control those 2 personalities?
By being
Well,
humble.
you control them to pick them. You picked them, handpicked. Like he did everything else.
Hey, Wade
You
is his own
gonna
character.
buy in, they
Kyrie's his
buy
own
in.
character. Hey,
No.
but let me ask y'all something. Who did Jordan get paid?
What you mean? Nobody. But that's why I said. But look,
Who did Jordan get paid though?
That's a fact. Okay.
He
Again,
got people paid.
I respect Jordan on court. I don't respect him off court.
Right.
LeBron, I
Exactly,
don't respect LeBron. I mean, I don't respect him on court. I respect him off court.
Wow.
You feel me?
He's LeBron. He's LeBron to me off court, but LeBron
right.
to me on court.
I
Because
respect
you
that.
know what I mean? That just
respect that.
is with it. Because like I said, we come from all of us. Like I said, now that I didn't know you was that old, Jay. I thought you was like 30, 31. But you know the era we come from. That's why, like I always say, shameless plug, but I always got to plug our podcast. That's why the podcast is called From the Drive to the Driveway.
Talk to him.
We all from the drive. All of us is here from the drive. The gutter. You feel me?
I respect that. I'm in my driveway right now. I did this for
facts.
I'm in my driveway.
Yo,
I thought about it.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
We come from the how the new kids say it. We from the mud. Yo, we from the mud. Right. So when my thought possible, why my twin brother, my big bro up there, why we named it that is because our upbringing means something. That's we come from the bottom. I think I always say we the last of the Mohegans.
Right.
You feel me? Like all of us. I feel all of us here.
I want to be like Mike.
Mohegan.
I want to be like Mike. Was the model back then?
That's a fact.
I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, and I'm gonna say, because I grew up on Dipset days, no homo, no homo.
Facts.
Right? I still stick my tongue out. You heard? Still, that's Mike, bro. You feel me? That's Mike.
That's a fact. That's a
Well,
fact.
see, when you look at the eras too, when you say greatest of all time, like me wearing a Jordan sneaker versus a LeBron sneaker.
Facts.
Even these young kids don't know what they're wearing on their feet. Like Jordan is the top of the echelon.
It is.
It's the tone.
It's as high as it can
go. If he set a tone, it never went away.
As far as the sneakers go, like
it's a symbolism.
When they came out, they popped in Chicago and New York, and didn't nobody wear Jordans in New York because they was a Jordan fan. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I mean, he was transcendent, and he was doing this, and he was doing that, and he was the greatest thing we had ever seen, and he kept beating our Knicks. We wore Jordans because they was just fly when they came out. There wasn't no 3-color sneakers back then like that. They changed the colorway with that. I remember having an argument in school because I didn't think he should be able to wear sneakers with all them colors on in the middle of a game, throwing people off. I was used to one stripe, all white. I'm telling you the truth, man. When we played for the Goldbacks, everybody had white sneakers with the blue check. I happened to be a little more endowed with money, and we had the all white Uptowns with the net mesh high top. Nobody in the county had them. I had to plug that in, but we didn't have no sneakers red and black with the white bottom and the red and black bottom. What? Nah, you got to take them. The only other color sneaker on the basketball court when I came up was the ref sneaker in all black. Zip. So we only wore them joints because it was yo. You serious? They put the black up front with the red, the stripe is this color, and the bottom is what? And it was $69 when they popped off. Somewhere around there. I remember them being very expensive compared to a pair of shell toes. You know what I'm saying? So I don't remember wearing Jordans because I was a fan of Jordan and that. It was Nike.
Yeah, I did. I'll be honest with you. Me and my cousin.
Yeah, because you came up about 10 years. I'm 55. You about 45?
Nah, I'm 40. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you 15 years behind me. So by the time you came up, it was 15. I was 30.
Right.
And they was more expensive. So if you had the money to get the more expensive joints, you got them so that you could shine a little more. I got the J's on. These is a $107. Meanwhile, you still rocking shell tops at 59. So it wasn't till they got like the people who wear Jordans now and love Jordans now, they don't even know who Jordan is. Like you said, they just got them because it's a trendy thing to do to make them okay. We're gonna do 2 million pair. We know 8 million people want them. I used to call Athlete's Foot from the store on Broadway. I need a 10. I need a 9. My son wears 7. I'm sending somebody to pick them up, and they come down with them. $300 because it was a fly thing to do. It's like them $900 red boots that they wearing, 12,000 or whatever they cost.
Yeah, man, they can get the heck out of
it. It was a status. It was a status thing with Jordans back then.
Throw those in the fire pit and burn them. Whoever, that's one of the lamest trends ever, man. Sorry, whoever, I'm gonna
keep it real with y'all. I didn't jump in right into Jordans. I had my first pair of Jordans. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Shout out to 179 and Walton BX. Hello, Team Jordan. I had the Eddie Jones. All right, I had the Eddie Jones.
Eddie Jones joints, facts.
Eddie Jones. And then when they came back out, I got a little offended because I went to get him, and a young buck looked at me like I was copping the wrong joints. He looking at me like, yo, you know these are Team Jordans. I looked at him like, yo, you know these are Eddie Jones.
Yeah, boy.
That's like equivalent to the Jason Tatums, the Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
When I went to buy my son the other day, the Luka Doncic, they looking at me like he about to get dirtied up anyway.
Right. Yeah, but I was balling the Eddie Jones. I keep it real with y'all. I was balling them. Yeah. But to me, those was elite. That's all my mom could afford. You heard? It was welfare and food stamps. All
day long. You already know.
When I thought Wonder Bread was good for you. Wonder Bread was good for you. When I thought,
yo, come on, son.
Yeah, that piece of cheese. That cheese is good for you too, yo.
You feel me?
Hey, listen, man, I'm out of time. You know I got something to do. First mix back this Friday, Saturday night, man. www.blazemyradio.com. You guys know where you can find me. Find all the info in my profile, Facebook and Instagram and all that. Good to see you, young ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Mm. I remember your brother. I'm gonna tell you a little quick story. Your not your brother, your father. Your father hung out with my older brother, right?
Okay.
So I came down the hill one summer afternoon on my way to the gym, me and my cousin, and he used to work at the store. I think your uncle Duhit, or
McAdoo.
Not Duhit.
McAdoo.
Your uncle McAdoo. Duhiggs was across the street. So we go in the store, get chips and juice or something. He said, "Yo, where y'all coming from?" Well, we come from summer school. I had like 2 classes in the morning. He said, "Summer school? Your last name is McAllister. What you doing going to summer school? Is y'all nuts? Is y'all crazy? You gonna waste your whole summer going to summer school?" I never went to summer school again. I wasn't gonna have somebody I knew that apparently looked up to me and my family like I looked up to them and embarrassed me like that on the street, talking about I shouldn't be going to summer school. I never failed another class. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. I always got respect for you and your family, man. Good to see you. And nice meeting you, homie. And I'll catch y'all on the next one, twins. Hey, whatever you do, man, make sure the grease is hot when you cooking fish. You heard? Yeah, yo, I'm out, man.
All right.
Salute.
Hey, yo. Hey, listen, y'all. It's been great, man, to have y'all fellas on. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do this thing again. We gotta do a part 2 of this thing.
Appreciate it.
But yeah, man, y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all was here with us tonight.
Yes.
From the drive to the driveway, y'all. And yeah, man, we about to be out. Appreciate y'all again, man. All right.
Toast to happiness, man. Appreciate y'all.
100.
Sir, anytime.
Hey, yo,
Yes,
H, holla at you, boy. Happy New Year,
Peace.
man.
Yeah, same.
100.
All right, peace.
Peace.
I could have kept that in there. Gosh dang it.